What's up, party people? Welcome to Breath, your 30-day yoga journey. It's day 21. Control. Let's get started. Alrighty, my darling friend. Let's come on down to the ground, and you can choose today a nice comfortable seat of your choice, maybe cross-legged or on the knees, or you can even start this practice today lying down on your back. We're going to take a second to just tune into the breath by bringing the right hand to the belly and the left hand to the heart space, the center, heart center of the chest. All right, let's all close our eyes, and myself included, just allow our energy, whatever you're bringing to practice today, to settle. Start to bring your attention from the world around you. Start to bring your attention closer inward. Inviting your inner world to rest as you slowly and gently deepen your breath. As you begin to listen to the sweet song of your inhalations and your exhalations, you might begin to play with a little pause or a little moment of retention, kumbhaka, in between. Garnering a deeper relationship with breath control. But also there's an invitation today, a big one, to think of not what we're doing, but how you're doing it. I've said this to many friends in the community before. What is that like, to focus on how we're moving, how we move in and out of something, and how we exist inside something, versus just paying attention to the what, kind of checking that box. In this community, we often say that how you move matters, both on the mat and off. So we're not only playing or considering breath control, but the big invitation today is also think about quality of movement, this quality control. In the same way that you have to bring the breath, you have to bring the awareness of how you're doing something, and you get to design how many layers. You get to pay attention to the details or not. And you get to decide the flavor. Okay, bat the eyelashes open, and let's put it all into practice here. We'll slowly come up from lying down, seated, or kneeling to all fours. If you need to shake the toes out or rotate the wrists one way and then the other, you can. Then we're gonna come to all fours. Jump right in, inhaling to drop the belly, open the chest, look forward, and exhaling to round the spine. Now soften your gaze, close your eyes, and listen to the music, the heart song. Listen to your breath as you start to move here in spinal flexion. And you can start to veer off the railroad tracks, again focusing on the quality of the movement and really listening and responding. And letting that affect how you feel of course, in the gestures. And maybe turning the fingertips in, finding those circles one way and then the other. And maybe releasing that, bumping the hips left to right. You might come forward all the way to cobra. You might curl the toes under and send the hips back to stretch the feet. Eventually we'll walk the knees wide and we'll come to extended child's pose, melting the heart down. Inhale in, focusing now on the quality of your breath. Quality control, lifting the elbows, reaching the fingertips forward. Now we're gonna go in a circular motion. So inhale, take the shoulders and heart to the left. Come all the way forward, look forward, exhale around to the right and back down through extended child's pose. Now keep it going. Inhale to come forward and up. And exhale around and back. Now reverse the circle. And the next time you come back, take a second here, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, heart lifts up, move from center, walk the knees underneath, the hip points, curl the toes under, send the hips up high and back, downward facing dog. Take a couple of breath cycles here. Find what feels good, focusing on the quality of movement, the quality of breath. Nice, slow, steady gestures, really mindful. Eventually we'll walk the feet all the way up to standing at the top of the mat. Nice forward fold here as you shake the head a little yes and no. And then when you're ready, slow and steady, ground through the feet and begin to roll it up to mountain pose. Lift your heart, and even here, coming into your best and most beautiful mountain. So I guess when considering, quality control, it's also about the kind of attitude and energy you bring to it and your willingness to let things transform. So like nobody expects you to show up on the mat with like this perfect positive attitude all the time, but how willing are you to kind of allow things to shift and move and transform, instead of it being very fixed. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, enjoy this move, floating it down, forward fold. Inhale, lifts you up halfway, lengthen, aka Benji view for me, and then slowly forward fold back inward. Good, bend the knees, plant the palms, step one foot back, then the other, plank pose. So even here in the more difficult shapes, quality control. Can you press away from the yoga mat, take pressure out of the wrists, claw through the knuckles, fingertips, reach the heels back. Inhale in, exhale, lower all the way to the belly. Inhale, cobra. Exhale to release. Curl the toes under, press up to plank, send it back to downward facing dog, and right away, anchor the left heel, inhale, lift the right leg up, three-legged dog, bend your right knee, and start to take your right knee in big circles, one way, and then the other. Listen to your breath. Remember, quality control. What does that look like? What does that feel like? How can we really put our energy focusing on the how, not just the what. Good, then the next time that knee comes around, swing it all the way up and through. Step it forward into your nice low lunge. Go ahead and lower that back knee. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up and overhead. Deep breath in here. Exhale to bring it all the way back down. Plant the palms, step the right foot back. Plank pose, inhale, look forward, shift forward. Exhale, lower to the belly. Inhale for cobra, relax those shoulders away from the ears, lots of space. Exhale to release. Press up to all fours or plank. Send it to downward dog. Anchor the right heel. Inhale, lift the left leg up high. Bend your left knee, start to move. Big circular motion. See if you can press into both palms evenly. Hug the low ribs in. Pay attention to the detail. You got this. Reversing the circle. Quality control. Captivates the party patrol. Mind, body, and soul. Step it all the way up. Low lunge, right knee comes down. Big breath. Nice and easy. Fingertips sweep all the way up. Inhale in here. Exhale to slowly bring it back down. Curl the back toes under. Step the left toes back. Inhale in. Shift forward. Exhale, lower down belly. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, inhale, lift the right leg up high. Exhale, step it forward. Repetition here. Find something new. Inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. Exhale, fingertips come down. Lift the back knees, step it back, plank or half plank. Inhale, look forward, shift forward. Exhale, lower to the belly. Inhale, cobra, find a sweetness. Exhale, sway it down. Inhale to all fours or plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. On your next breath in, lift the left leg up high. Exhale, shift it forward. Lower the right knee. Here we go, big inhale to sweep the fingertips up. Reach, 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 and exhale all the way back down. Lift the back knee, step the left toes back. Inhale, look forward, shift forward. Exhale, lower to the belly. Inhale, press into the tops of the feet as you lift your heart for cobra. Exhale, release. Curl the toes under, all fours or plank, and then to downward facing dog. Inhale in deeply here. And exhale, lion's breath, tongue out. Good, here we go again. Inhale, lift the left leg up high, nice and easy. Find the softness. Exhale, step it forward. Lower the left knee. See if we can smooth out the hard edges here. As you inhale, sweep the arms all the way up and overhead. This time the palms are going to come together and then we're going to bring them down and around to find a twist. Left elbow comes to the outer edge of the right thigh. Keep the back knee lowered for now. Start to twist here nice and easy, gently, gently inhaling to lengthen and exhaling to explore the twist. Stay here. Totally stay here. If you're wanting a little more fire today, curl the back toes under and lift the back knee, lifting from your center. Great. If you want to open up the arms here, you can. Take one more cycle of breath. And then slowly release back to your lunge. Step the right toes back, go straight to downward dog, or take a little vinyasa here. Belly to cobra or chaturanga to up dog. And we'll meet in downward facing dog. Inhale in deeply. Nice cleansing breath, tongue out. Good, anchor the right heel. Inhale, lift the left leg up high. Exhale, shift it forward. Coming into your lunge. Back knee lowers. Find the grace. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up and overhead. Exhale, palms come together and over towards the left for our twist. Outer edge of the right arm is going to come to the outer edge of the left thigh. Breathe, inhale to lengthen. Exhale to twist. Front knee over front ankle. And maybe we stay here or we use all of the vocabulary we've learned thus far to find supportive lift in the back leg. Just play. Maybe you open up the arms for one cycle of breath. Inhaling in deeply and exhaling to release. Come on back to the lunge, step it back. Last time, plank, shift forward, belly to cobra or chaturanga to upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale in. Exhale, let something go. Bend the knees, inhale to look forward, exhale to make your way to the top, then inhale to lift halfway, your version, and exhale to fold. Good, root to rise here. Inhale, reach for the sky, spread the fingertips, capture a little magic, a little something overhead, and then slowly as you breathe out, bring the palms down the midline, hands to heart space. Close your eyes here, relax the shoulders, just observe the breath. Then release the left arm down. Focus on how you do that even, and the right arm down. Beautiful, and then we'll step to the center of the mat. Don't look down if you don't need to, you know the ground's there. So it's interesting, it's like even just how we bring the arms down, how we bring the palms together. Often in my live classes, we spend a lot of time focusing on just those small gestures, how we do them, how we move matters. All right, and that's why I wore my Find What Feels Good constellation shirt today, because for me, Find What Feels Good is about really being present with what is in every given moment. So not trying to copy or emulate somebody else's doing or experience, but really being present for your own, which changes every single day, right? Walk the feet a little bit wide if you haven't already. You probably know what's coming if you've practiced with me before. We've done this as a crew though already. So we're gonna do a little knocking on heaven's door, and do not skip this, right? We committed to this together. Let's give it a go. So you're gonna make sure you're not locked out on the knees. We don't want to torque the knees here. Soft knees, and I think even a little bit of softness in the feet for this one, right? You focus on the how. We're gonna start to swing the arms a little side to side, and you're gonna start to smack that booty, lifting and lengthening up through the crown of the head, so keeping the spine nice and long. If you feel embarrassed or silly, chances are the chest, right? This is gonna start to happen, it's gonna start to collapse. So, do you trust me? Lift your chest, lift your heart, and start to get into it. And start to match up with a little bit of breath. So rather than tell you what to do, I'm gonna let you just discover, just maybe you breathe, inhale to one side, exhale to one side, maybe it's just your awareness of breath. Just start to listen a little more intently. It's okay to laugh. It's okay to make fun of me here. But I encourage you to give it a try. Here we go. Picking up the pace. If you took a break, or if you had to take a second, come back in now. Moving side to side. So good. Massaging the internal organs. Working to create a healthy flow of energy that runs throughout your whole body, syncing up with the breath to boost immune function, and maybe even smiling or laughing a bit of soul medicine. We're here for 10, 9, feels good, 8, 7, 6, 5, stick with it, 4, 3, 2, on the 1, ground your feet, send your fingertips down, feel, listen, notice. Then ground through all 4 corners of the feet, lift up from the pelvic floor, so body's engaged, alive, and focus on not what we're doing here, which is inhaling, reaching fingertips to the sky, but focus on the how. Here we go, inhale, get into it. Gift yourself with your own beautiful, precious presence. Exhale, float the fingertips down. Take up space, inhale, reach. Slow exhale, slow movement all the way down. Last one, inhale, reach all the way up. Look up, palms come together, exhale, hands to heart. Do not look down, that ground is there for you. See feelingly, walk the feet together. Stand tall, inhale, lots of love in. Relax the shoulders, exhale, lots of love out. Thank you so much for sharing your time and energy with me today. If you'd like to come to the ground, you can spend some moments in stillness or seated or lying down. Otherwise, you can step off your mat and see if you can focus on the how, the quality of movement and the quality of breath that you're taking with you in and out of each gesture, using it to really stay present. It's fun to find just that quality in the mundane as well as on the mat. Okay, I love you guys. Inhale one last time. And exhale to close this ritual and whisper, Namaste.